Hello everyone and welcome to Immortal Realm. In today's video, we will talk about one of the most interesting and requested videos, that is Manhwa with a villainous or anti-hero protagonist. Starting on number 10, we have Dr. Frost. We trust professionals with our money. We also trust professionals with our bodies. We even trust them with the most meticulous tasks like decorating our homes, educating our children, even marriage decisions. We could trust professionals with so many things. However, what about our minds? This is the story of a genius psychologist, Dr. Frost. Frost is a genius psychologist who believes all humans are basically the same. His keen mastery in mind reading will blow your mind and strike through your heart. The main character is very cold and calculative. He doesn't have any emotions. He doesn't sympathize with anyone, even though he's a doctor. Number 9 on our list is Psychopath Hero. In a world full of zombies, will a psychopathic zombie with an ego save mankind? This is the story of Kim Doha, a psychopath whose hobby is killing pigeons with a knife while staring it dead in the eye, getting bitten by zombies, then turning into one himself, similar to Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. He is a half-breed. He has all the abilities of a zombie, but the only difference between a zombie and our main character is that our main character still has his memories intact and has control over his body. This is really a weird manhwa. Even sometimes I think that the main character is really a psychopath. Whatever he does and how he does, we can clearly see it, but we cannot understand why. Number 8 on our list is Demon King's cheating system, also known as Demon King cheat system. Well, different websites have different names. One day, countless dungeons suddenly appeared in the world, and human beings entered the dungeon era. The boss of the Abyss rank dungeon, Etzelai, was killed by human players using despicable means. Unwilling, he was reincarnated in a weak and useless player who also accidentally opened the exclusive boss system, using the system to conquer the dungeon and gain the special ability of a dungeon master. He started his own road of revenge. Well, this is quite a unique story considering that our main character was actually a monster in his previous life. Although this manhwa is new and has a few chapters, it would be very good if you could bookmark it and wait for the coming chapters. Number 7 on our list is Modern Vampire Slayers. Only the Slayer can save the world. Long ago, vampires were created by the devil as destroyers of humanity. Now, a vampire is after something but can disguise itself like anyone. What happens when an experienced and blood-crazed vampire gets loose in the city and no one is there to stop it? This is a very cool manhwa with an interesting concept. I like the art, although it is a bit unique, but it is still very good. The only problem is that this manhwa is new and only has a few chapters. The reason for me mentioning new manhwas is because you might have already read the old manhwas which have an anti-hero protagonist. Number 6 on our list is Vigilante. The law is not flawless. Personally, I would say it is somewhat unfair, and I am not the only one who thinks so. What do you think? This manhwa tells us the story of a citizen who decided to become the law itself. The current laws are no good, so he will create the perfect system. Just how arrogant can you be? The vigilante that protects the streets is terrorizing the population, taking the lives of anyone he deemed unworthy to live. When a mere human starts playing God, only bloodshed will follow. Well, by listening to this summary, you can already guess that our main character is someone who doesn't care about the rules and regulation. He only believes in himself and his own rules. Number 5 on our list is Path of the Shaman. This is one of my favorite manhwas and I have mentioned it countless times. But I still mentioned it here because I really love this manhwa. On his deathbed, the Supreme Dark Leader is given an ironic second chance at life. He is reborn as Jinmu, a young disciple of his rival clan, the Righteous Mudang, determined to make the best of a bad situation, to plunge the clan into corruption and debauchery by becoming their master disciple. Oblivious to this nefarious scheme, the Mudang begin to fall for Jinmu's audacious approach to life and martial arts. Will Jinmu be the Mudang clan's downfall, or will he take the Mudang clan to next level? So what is so special about this manhwa that I have been listing it for so many times? The reason is because not only is our main character a villain, but he is also very funny. Whenever he tries some of his nefarious schemes, it backfires him. And instead of doing something bad, it does the opposite. Number 4 on our list is Reverse Villain. Well, this is quite an old manhwa and most of you might have read it, but those new viewers should definitely try it. Jungwoo is stuck in a reincarnation cycle along with his nemesis Shin Ryong. Ever since he was little, he had a dream. He wanted to become strong enough to conquer Murim. However, things did not always go the way he planned. Shin Ryong defeated him on every occasion. At this point, Ha Jungwoo had been reincarnated 5 times and was defeated yet again. When he was reincarnated for the 6th time, he is born into the modern world. Being born into a new world changes Jungwoo's goal, and as there is no Murim in the modern world, yet he continues training in order to defeat Shin Ryong. Ultimately, he prioritizes the goal of becoming stronger to defeat Shin Ryong while trying to adapt to this modern world where he has a family and goes to a school like a normal person. Number 3 on our list is Mookyang, the Origin. We met Mookyang in Murim, or the world of martial arts, as a young member of the demonic sect. After years of rigorous training, he rises through the ranks and joins an elite squad of first-rate assassins. Despite his impressive achievements, however, he finds himself hungry for more. His obsession with martial arts ultimately leads him down a different path, one that only few have ever dared to take. He spends decades learning the way of the sword and cultivating his inner ki or mana in hopes of one day reaching a state no warrior of the demonic sect has ever reached before, the state of demon transition. Join Mookyang as he fights powerful masters, takes down evil forces, and pushes himself to the limit and beyond. This manhwa rarely has a funny scene. It only has action scenes as well as a bit of drama. Number 2 on our list is Regressor Instruction Manual. Those who are new to the manhwa world might not have read this one. This manhwa is so good. If you have read the novel, then you already know what I'm talking about. The main character of this manhwa was suddenly transported in a game-like environment with the task to save the new world from destruction. He was granted an ability. He is the weakest player of the game with the lowest level possible. No chance of survival. Fortunately, he is more cunning than meets the eye. He is not some heroic and naive protagonist. No, he is more cunning and villainous than anyone you have ever seen. He only has one goal in his mind, and that is to survive. Even if he needs to use each and every friend, each and every person near to him to achieve his goals, then he won't stop in doing so. The art of this manhwa is very beautiful, the story is very interesting, and the best thing about this manhwa is that each and every side character has a special personality. Number 1 on our list is Return of the Crazy Demon, also known as Return of the Mad Demon. The Mad Demon, Jaha Lee, dreams of becoming the god of martial arts. Unfortunately, his dreams are destroyed after he falls off a cliff when running from the demonic cult for stealing the Jade of Heaven. Yet, this is not the end for Jaha, as he awakens from the fall to find himself back in his 20s. With his knowledge of the future and of martial arts, he now has a chance at revenge and at getting life right this time. Will he be able to fulfill his dream this time around, or is he doomed to face the same fate yet again? This manhwa stays at number 1 because of its top-notch comedy and very beautiful art. The story is excellent and the main character is also very cunning, and he is an anti-hero. He doesn't care about others' feelings. That's all for today's video, and I hope you found something new to read. Make sure to subscribe the channel. Have a very beautiful day.